Mr. Smiley looks at that, looks you dead in the eyes, wields his cane for secondary, lightly bumps him on the side of the head with it.
Yeah, love?
He tucks it under his shoulder. I'm gonna spend a plot point. During the recovery period where the fuck shit happened and Mr. Rock saved him, there was a brief period of time where he couldn't speak, so they both learned sign language to talk with each other.
Yes.
He's just gonna quickly sign.
And Morse code. God damn. Okay.
Listen, they have a lot of love languages.
Yeah.
No,
Don't hate.
Just saying. God damn.
I love how their shoulders actually meet up in the icons.
Yeah.
That's
he signs at him. Honey, we've lost. I don't want to see you hurt anymore. Let's just stop, okay?
Turn off the song as I will
get the generic music out.
So Slash says out loud that
he says like I willed.
Dion's going to basically make a tap on the sword as Mr. Smiley can talk again.
Thank heavens. Okay. Well,
Can someone take this door
together?
off my neck? It's actually heavy as fuck.
Oh yeah. Let me help with that.
I don't know the rest of it.
The door falls into a water puddle.
Yeah.
Oh! Scary!
The entire door sticks, like, kind of bobs at the top.
I should have used more blood for that. I could have gotten you.
No, you would have gotten yourself killed is what you would have gotten.
Oh, I've passed out of blood loss before. We just have to get to the hospital.
Yeah,
Wow,
but there's 2 more of them.
You could have done it. We know. Look, we both know how strong you
Where
are.
are my manners? Where are my manners? You guys won. You get the last words. What are your cool final lines?
Kind of looks like.
Why finalize? Are they gonna die?
On some, like looks. Hey, on some of your stand, your thing's over. He did not hear your thing from earlier. He was teleported.
Oh, he gives you the entire same spiel. He's going to include. Oh,
okay, no. No, he like looks over to Vaughn. He didn't hear Vaughn's name. Hey, you on some of your stand. Because he's like, one more pill will fade.
Yeah.
You both are very strong combatants. Pleasure fight.
Give me a hot second. I need to rest up in the correct place.
Okay, gay couch it is.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm broken up.
Okay.
Vaughn is going to
make it from the wall. Is just going to quickly patch him up.
Quickly, like, you two are pretty good fighters. I got a little confused when you cloned yourself, Rock. But I'm glad that we were able to finish it at the end.
I didn't clone myself.
But there's 2 of you right there. I can see through your lies.
What is he talking about?
I like how Vaughn is talking about doubles. Meanwhile,
just like Rogers looks.
oh, by the way, the clone shatters away into nothing.
That's terrifying.
It is. It's like a ghost.
Look, we all need our tricks here.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Now, let's get this all sorted out. I think we made it apparent that neither party wants each other dead.
Yeah, but I guess you own this section of the archipelago now, at least a small region. Oh, so, by the way, since you're the new managers, you guys gotta go deal with the drug deal. There's one happening in like 5 minutes.
Oh God, we left them alone, didn't we?
We did left them alone because of this mess.
The drug deal.
Yeah. A new incoming of like I think seven syringes of stand drug. I was gonna give them to some of my employees, see if anyone unlocked something.
John had so much disinterest in that. You say that? Where's the location?
Literally on the back door.
If you'll let me, new bosses, he kind of claps his hand together in a bit of prayer. Let me take you to it.
God.
I'd rather them not see some random people come in and not know they're the new boss.
I will make the note that Rogers, like I said earlier, does have like a face mask on. It's not his helmet that he stored in a water bottle. It's just like a face mask, and he's like,
Look, I'll just give you a little paper of the prices, and you make the call if you're gonna pay for the new stuff or not.
John?
No. You sit back down. You're taking a nap.
I want
Steal yourself, Slash.
I
We can take it from here.
spent a while trying to get those stand drugs. I'm not gonna stay still.
No, you're staying still. I'll handle it. Don't worry. I
Okay,
will
if you
handle
want,
it.
Okay, and this
you
is
are
where the
very kind,
session
Mr. Smiley.
will end.
Thank you. By the way, my name's not Mr. Smiley. I should clarify. The Misters, it's kind of just like our street names. It's a fun thing. It's a gimmick. I came up with it. It's very fun. My name's Lynn. Jeff Lynn.
Jeff Lynn.
Well, nice to meet you, Lynn. I assume you go by Lynn since you
Yeah.
gave that first.
Yeah. I don't like saying hi. My name is Jeff on the regular.
You know, you are a very valid man, Mr. Lynn.
You know, the lucky thing
can't
of being on this
imagine
side of the gay
why.
couch is that my blood actually blends in with the red of the rainbow.
Rogers, look, I know you said we're about to end, but I think we can we have like a quick talk in character?
Yeah, I'm mainly saying this because Blink has stuff.
Oh,
it's
right.
fine, Thomas. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Then we can stay a little while. We can stay a little while for as long as you guys want.
Yeah, we'll stay a little bit, and then next session we'll pick up with the stand drug deal.
Yeah.
Drug deal, yeah.
Before we go and make this deal, I'd like to talk to my associates.
Yeah, you guys go do that. Or Jeff, we have some.
Do you have any medical supplies? Like, you are really bleeding.
Yeah, no, don't worry, I'm treating his wounds, first aid kit and all.
We have some stuff in the metal wardrobes in the back room over there.
Yeah,
Jeff.
Yeah, I'll go grab them.
Thank you.
I'll go grab
Love you.
Love you too.
I step forward and hand Slash the beer that I have been holding this entire time and honestly forgot about. Don't worry about it.
Thank you. He grabs it with the bloody arms and fucking downs it.
Kind of like,
oh, this is hot. This sucks. He throws the can on the ground. Pissed.
Deactivates my secret action. Gonna, like, bring the men from group huddle. Okay. So this is an issue.
Yeah, we're kind of...
They're considering us their new bosses.
That's fine. We can just send them out later.
Well, the thing is... I guess so... What if they don't take kindly to leaving, if you catch my drift? Like, we still need to stage the destruction of this place.
And I might as well ask. Why do we need to leave no trace behind of us, effectively?
Personally speaking, I would rather not traces be drawn back to me. Period. I was never one for this mafia business. Alongside I just want to live a normal life, man. As normal as I can have it. I'm already going to have to pull some shenanigans for Uncle and the power vacuum that Passione has left.
I can agree with you on the mob side, but I mean, we didn't really leave any real traces of us here. We can probably just, I don't know, not hand it off, but stage a coup.
Well,
or just literally leave them running it, but still have power over it.
Well, if we leave them with power, then we're back to square zero because we didn't actually do anything of removing them.
How about we just call the other group and then have them come in, beat us up a little bit, you know, quote unquote, and then have them take over.
But okay.
Is that like Kevin 1? Is that the problem? Because if so, I completely understand.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I didn't know you were talking about Kevin. So 1, yes. 2, I personally speaking, I'd rather put on a display of power here. Like I said before, if Black Hole Suns is going to be that kind of boogeyman, and if we're going to be a ghost, right, didn't explain the ghost thing. 1, it's so we can move on with our lives after all of this. 2, it's so, well, the old Sun Tzu adage of the thing you should fear I don't remember you always fear the opponent you have the least information on, because they're unpredictable.
Yeah, known by enemy and all that. I mean, we could kind of
not to mention if, as you said earlier yourself, like kind of motions to Dion, if we leave this place in shambles with the implication that the new people that just came in themselves and defeat the place, it gives Black Hole Sun that reputation of power. I know it's complicated, but honestly, I don't know about you, I don't want this to be my whole life.
No, I agree. I mean, you could just leave, good old Vaughn in charge or something, and then, I don't know, toss a few grenades in when no one's around or whatever. Do whatever you want to destroy this place, you know?
I mean, I was just going to wreck the place up with Reaper.
That would work. Just, stage some fight, or, well, no, you couldn't use Reaper.
Oh, okay.
Because I know
we should
Reaper.
not worry about that for now.
I'm going to take the deal on those stand drugs. Let's secure those and make sure no one else gets to use them.
So I assume they have pretty bad side effects then?
Kind of looks of, like, he doesn't look at you, he just, like, looks to the floor, almost, like, kind of off and dazed. Yeah, they can. I mean, along with the thing of taking drugs will not only give you a stand, which, I'm sure most junkies here don't need. It's some pretty dangerous stuff.
As the GM, I want to point out, he said he was going to give the drugs to his employees specifically.
Yeah. I mean, personally, I've never interacted with them, and I don't really know what they can do.
I'll double check something. One sec.
Blue, how do I message you secretly through Roll20? Because I don't know how.
/WGM. /W space GM.
Yeah, you can. That gives a whisper message in the GM.
Nice.
And 1 sec, I'm gonna say something. Hey, you two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the name of that stand drug?
Well, it's Eden's apple. It's the hot stuff. It's very expensive as well. I'm not sure if you caught it, but
I can't see it, but John winces.
By the way, you may not have noticed because of the fight, but in the television, but we literally have like piles of money just to buy that patch of drugs. That shit is expensive as hell, and we are a relatively small business, at least in the drug world.
Indeed. Say, just as a thing, I've been meaning, my curiosity's been perked like a child. You said you took this from the Eternals, yeah?
Oh, well, not really. I mean, this territory is just like, in the Burst, it had its own little, well, there were like, you know how Mafia has like people that work for other people?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just took out whoever was owning this place. Not sure who he worked with. Look, I just wanted to move up in life. I was tired of just being the fucking bodyguard.
Gonna ask you forward. How do you feel about the Eternals? I need to know your place in this gang rivalry.
Well, Robert is kind of passive. Like, doesn't really do much for the Mafia besides helping fucking kids steal wallets. What does that help anyone with?
Helps the kids.
To be, well, I guess they can become really good criminals, but they're kids.
It's just like, how do I put this? Lynn puts his hand on Slash's shoulder. We kind of just want stability. Like, he, if you don't like gore, you may look away. He takes off the mask for a second. We don't have a pog to represent this, but you see what you recognize now is like a lot of medical stitching and not fire burns, but chemical burns. Puts his mask back on. A group that we don't fully know of, a bit upper than us, took me off the street one day, did some shitty things to me, and well, he kind of pulls in Slash a bit. Honey here saved me.
Assholes! I broke their legs.
A bit shortly afterward, we joined the Eternals for safety. Yeah, safety. But then they weren't really doing much. Like, a lot of shady stuff is happening beneath Passione, and what
Passione?
we joined because we wanted to make a change.
It's like Italian.
Passion.
Passion.
Fuck.
Passion. Shut up.
We joined the Eternals because we thought, out of anyone, they'd be the ones to stop the shady shit. But they didn't do anything. Like, Robert's a good person, but if you're a good person who doesn't do anything to help stop the bad, then is that worth anything?
A bystander watching it all go by, just as guilty as the person committing the crime.
He's a coward. That's my opinion on him.
Well, he's just a guy.
He's just a guy. He's one of the most powerful people on this fucking archipelago and didn't do shit. He saw your face. He knows what happened to you.
Yeah, but like, listen.
So, kind of approaches, taking a few steps. Let me get this straight. You want the shady shit to stop?
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I'm more on this on a personal revenge level. If I can beat someone's ass up, sure. But it's just, look, passion is all about freedom from what I understand. And there is a certain level of not freedom of someone kidnapping you and fucking up your face. Your beautiful face. I love you, Jeff. Anyway, yeah,
fair enough.
It's kind of fucked.
Kind of looks back to the others like, do you guys hear what I'm getting at?
Slight eyebrow raise and a nod.
Just a nod.
Look.
So, sticking it to the higher-up gangs is your game.
More or less. I mean, if we can rise up in the Mafia business, that would be great. I want to buy a really fancy car one day.
Listen, I don't really care about the Mafia. I just want to feel safe when I sleep at night. And if that means getting rid of the people who hurt me, then I guess that's what they do.
Then I may have an offer for you two, because this was not a normal gang interaction, but I would need your two's... Not yet. I'm gonna need your two's trust, because, in all honesty, that's my game as well. Stopping all this...
Well, we're the boss, so we gotta follow you.
Wonderful. And he's going to take off his mask. I think it was obvious for the two that was him, but he's also going to take off the shades. Thank God I don't have to do this anymore. So, name's not Roger, name's John. I am so fucking sorry. Looking at Lynn.
So it's okay. You were just doing what you needed to do. It's okay.
We're dropping everything, huh? Okay. Sure.
I mean, you heard them. They work under us now.
Wait, you were just faking all of that, Gorge?
We did plan on taking the territory, but we had something different in mind.
Well, shit, now I feel like I should have won that. No offense, I'm just prideful.
Nah.
I mean, from what I can see, you pushed him here pretty far.
Yeah. Also, by the way, out of courtesy, since you two are...
Don't worry about the shrapnel, it goes away with time because it's standard bullshit.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Kind of like, feels at his face a bit. So, we're more or less here to try and create a vacuum of power, if that makes sense. Trying to get rid of all the gangs.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, that's pretty big.
That is very, very big.
Your gang happened to be the closest.
Huh.
Wait, so you're not with somebody bigger?
I'm going to keep it straightforward with you. We're in our own lane.
Yeah.
Honestly, I respect that.
I won't lie to you. Robert is someone very close to me. And I was going to just let him take it, but, I mean, Robert, this was kind of a part of his idea. Of just reclaiming all the territory for the Eternals so we could just have fucking peace and normality for once in this damn archipelago.
It's peace and normality, just waiting for other people to get their face fucked up. That's what it is. Not
in my ideal world. Yeah. I'm still the one that's the leader of this gang here, trying to create the vacuum.
I just imagine Steven and Dion like, oh, so he's the leader now, huh?
It's white eyebrow raise once again.
A little bit of a smirk at his claim.
John is claiming it all. Fuck you. John claims this, so you guys don't have to.
So it's like, yeah. Oh, fuck.
Let's put... What? Okay.
Look, can I
John
be honest? Hello, Vonnegut. I'm /Stradlin. This is Jeff Lean. Say hi, Jeff. Hi.
I want... And I'm gonna be straightforward with you. Like, motions around this place gone.
You do know that we kind of work here? Well, I guess worked.
That's the thing.
Can we keep the building, like, because, you know... I mean, we don't have jobs outside of this, you know? You just broke our only DJ setup.
Lynn's actually kind of thinking for a minute. We were thinking of opening that little, bakery, right?
Ooh.
I mean, like, listen, you want to see if you could do legal wheat brownies.
Yeah, he thinks about it.
And we do have some money stocked up for a new building.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to keep it straightforward with you. If all of this goes my way, I will be acting as a sort of... Me and my friends, of course, we will be acting as a sort of... How do I put this? Boogeymen for gangs instead of a gang? We're just trying to keep gangs off. The concept of a gang away.
Well, Lynn kind of thinks. Passion is like the sun here. It's like what gives life to the entire archipelago. It's what, like, the way the world works here. If you create a vacuum that big, then... Well, it'd have to be a vacuum so big, it'd be a black hole sun.
Shit-eating grin as he says that, but he tries to put it down.
Lynn kind of thinks for a minute. But I guess something has to stop if something better can be put in its place. I do have an idea how I can. I do have an idea how I can help get this place off the map a bit.
Stop. Step. You guys hear a few footsteps.
Face wrapping!
Yeah, I was gonna say, fucking leap in front of this, in front of John.
There is a knocking on the wall because there's no door. Ah, I see there's been a bit of a fight, eh? Step.
Oh.
Rogers comes out from behind Vaughn. Hello there.
Hmm.
Uh,
He looks around.
Sorry for the wait. We were in the middle of a Dream Theater fight thing.
Oh, that explains all the loud banging stuff.
Give us 5 minutes. We'll be alright with you.
The deal will happen. Deal will happen. Rest assured you.
Alrighty, listen. I'll give you a bit of time, but you gotta keep in mind. Mr. Rock, Mr. Smiley, you know as well as I do. The Brandos aren't a patient bunch.
I know. Bunch of bitch-ass, snobby assholes.
Takes his glasses off, looks back at him, keeping face wrappings on. Bit of an eye twitch. Alright. So, before we can continue this, we should probably get to that. I may have a proposal for the two of you.
Yeah.
I do want to reinstate this world under some laws of normalcy. I don't want the Eternals to be the new deciding gang. I just want people.
John, you cut out for me?
Yep. I just want people to be able to live a semi-normal life without having to worry about all that shady stuff.
There.
I guess. That's fine. Oh god, my arm. Fucking, we're gonna have to deal with the fucking Brandos, Jesus Christ, they're so annoying.
I'll handle it, I'll handle it.
Kind of looks back.
You look back at Dion and the grin has only grown. Like, it was a smirk at your claim of leadership, and now it's just a genuine, like, okay, I like these people more.
It's like...
You know, it's just like realizes it, just like starts to get embarrassed of like, oh man, I really did say I was the leader, wasn't I?
By the way, when you go deal with them, there's gonna be one really, really snobby one, just being like, who's gonna think he's real hot shit. And there's gonna be one who's like kind of more quiet, and she is serious, and she keeps the other one in line sometimes. But
and the guy that was just there, their bodyguard, he's an assassin. I think he could kiss. If he thought we were tough, he can kick our asses, and we don't even know if he has a stand.
Yeah, no, that guy's dangerous.
Gotcha.
Are those people making you kill a Brando?
I think they're, whatever, they're two Brandos. I think they're siblings. They are probably working for the Brando bitch. You know, the big one.
Hey, if things aren't too bad. No, you go on first, please.
No, you do.
Okay, well, since we're working together too, an executive decision puts hand on shoulder, we are working together. The gang life ain't for us. We gotta get rid of it before it gets rid of us.
Fine.
If things get too dangerous, Lynn's going to spend a learning point.
Oh, damn, okay.
There's a camera in there. I've been trying out a new trick. I may be able to use my stand through cameras. You'd have to be pretty close to it. It works off my own range, B range. But as long as I can see you through the camera, I should be able to teleport you guys out of there if it gets too dangerous.
Actually, that makes a lot of sense, since your stand works through light, and cameras are just a bunch of quick photos, and photos are just capturing light. That makes sense.
Do you think you could, teleport people through people's eyes?
Maybe. If you're far enough, I may be able to... Fast travel mechanic may be unlocked if he lives.
Let's let him live. Let's do that.
Oh, he's not gonna live that long. I mean, what?
That camera actually works out pretty well for me as well. Because I'll be honest with you.
Well, I guess the camera doesn't have the size limitation as the regular lights. That's cool.
You were saying, Dion?
Yeah.
You say Dion or
That's out of character.
Yeah. Due to circumstances, my direct presence might cause problems.
That's what I was gonna say.
John, honestly. I mean,
Yeah.
if you don't mind, leader, he like punches you on the shoulder. I could take the lead.
Embarrassed.
So, do you have any way to view? Like, is there a viewing room for that camera?
Well, it's the... He points out to the arcade machine!
Yep.
That's our security. That's also where we mess around with the lights. Although we usually use the joysticks, we can also pull out a little keyboard and mouse.
Yeah,
Also, let me... Hey, Cygnus, can you do me a solid and roll me your brains? He does not get what you meant by your presence will be a problem. He kind of just shrugs it off.
Sure, plenty of people hate the Brandos, and the Brandos hate plenty of people.
Yeah. As far as I'm aware, all of them can burn in hell. Well, not probably all of them. That probably sounds a little bit too mean, but you know what I mean? Like, all of them
Small switch, but then he says that it's like...
Like, all of them are rich assholes who thinks they're better than us because they have money for a few generations. All of them.
Slowly puts the glasses back on, so John's eye twitching can't be seen.
Lynn kind of pokes aside.
Both of them probably, yeah.
It's like how you say, I hate X group, but then you meet a guy who's from X group and he like kind of disproves it, but you still hate X group because X group is mean.
You know,
makes sense.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm. Well, God, I have a headache. Oh fuck! He finally lays down on the gay couch.
Yeah, sorry about that door thing.
That hurt. Good job. Pretty strong attack.
Dion's gonna look at the other two.
I guess.
So we full dropping everything? No secrecy?
I mean, if they're gonna be with us, I didn't want you guys have to, in case you don't want to. That seem nice enough, though.
I can agree with all their sentiments.
Yeah, I like them.
Good to meet you. I'm Dion Brando.
Oh, fuck, that's what you meant. Yeah, no, that's gonna fuck up the negotiation. Wait, actually, it either goes really well or goes really bad. I don't think there's an in-between.
It will go really bad.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Let's say their leader's not a fan of me as a particular...
Wait. What do you mean by that? Tunisia has a bone to pick with you?
Now, honey, let's not pry. If we don't want to talk, he doesn't have to.
That's fair.
If I can... I think I can still be in the room without being in the room.
Yeah.
Say you can watch the security camera, it's not that difficult.
No. Remember, I cheat.
He does cheat.
Right. I forgot that you cheat. By the way, not Vaughn, named Steven.
Hi, Steven.
Very sorry for yelling in your face earlier.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good tactic. I am very anxious.
And also, while we're on
it,
I just wanted to take you out on one thing. I didn't want to hurt. Oh,
don't worry. I'm tough. I can take it.
Once I'm rested up, I'm gonna kick all of your asses for that. Oh, my arm.
You're going to.
It's very valid.
You're going to do no such thing but challenge us rightly and just...
No, but it's fair, because we came into his thing acting all nice and things, and then we pull this thing on him and we're attacking you, and then it's all like, oh...
So, can I just note, if you are going to beat these two up, first of all, don't. Second of all, if you're including me in that, for some reason, I would like to remind you that you gut punched me on the floor very hard. Like, seriously. I think I've got what I deserved, at least.
He is going to do no such thing of beating you guys up. he is going to take a nap and forget about his anger. And, Don, you're a very good kid. I'm glad to have you as a leader.
Just like
Need any
gives
help?
like a smile.
I'm just trying to get it to pull up too. I want to take a look at that room if I can.
You pull up the camera to see, and let me just reveal what the camera sees. Wait, I fucked up. Give me a hot second. Review area. Let me just do this and do this.
His head is so big. What the fuck?
It's the icon. It's just zoom in on his shoulders.
No,
I guess this
What?
would be. So I guess a description of these two would be a good spot to end it, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let me get in the proper music real quick before my Discord crashes. So, to look down at these two, first of all, the young man. Can't be in his more than 20s. Tapping his fingers against his chin impatiently. Dear Diora. Oh, dear Diora. How much longer are they going to make us wait?
I don't know. I just know that someone here is getting a finger broken.
Oh, yes. Make it 2 for me, please.
Kindly, yes.
Well,
I don't know
either
why we're
way.
even selling to this garbage of a place. No war for a time.
Connections, my dear sister, connections. Besides, it is what as they say, noblesse oblige. The people who are rightfully in power and on top of the world look down for those below them. It is only right, after all. Besides, he gathers up the stand drugs in his hands, lightly plays with the syringe a bit. When we're on top of the world, it'll be funny to look back on this dirty little memory. The man, John Preston as you know him, just simply leans against the side of it, contemplating how the fuck he got stuck with the 2 brattiest brandos he could have. And I think that's a good spot to end the session.
And
Alright.
as kindly as the ending was, I would like to thank you all for partaking in this extra long session, I think. Is this the longest one, I think?
No idea.
We started at 8.
It's
Roughly,
only been like
yeah.
4 hours or so.
Yeah, it's average-ish.
Yes.
Yeah.
It
And
feels longer because we started later.
quite very much so. Thank you all so much for participating in the skilled. Woo! I'm gonna reveal this right now. This session was supposed to be mostly combat focused, but you guys spent so much time getting into this place and starting the fight that I started to take actions to shorten it a little bit.
Yeah, no,
We like being
that.
paired.
We were payday briefing. We had to make sure.
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't. God, it was so funny though to see you guys make all this calculated plans. Where I'm like, yeah, they're gonna fight, right? They're gonna fight, right? They're just gonna beat the shit out of each other, right?
Yeah,
We wanted to see if there was a stealth option, man.
I think there were like 2 or 3 villains actually that I didn't use because it would make the session even longer.
Absolutely.
fair,
To be fair, we were also talking a lot. This was very much a. No, we're still chatting while fighting.
Oh yeah, no, it was very very fun. I really loved it.
Like I enjoyed everyone having to try their best to be menacing in their different takes on how to be it.
Bro, I love even if it was just John putting on a fucking character, I love fucking him and Slash having their like, fuck you, I'm gonna kill you, except not really.
Yeah, but by the way, I want to say MVP of this entire fucking session gotta be fucking Mr. Smiley.
You know what?
Mr. Smiley is MVP actually, yeah.
He's the most valuable.
Yeah.
He's MVV, most valuable victim.
Oh,
That's sad. but correct.
Yeah, I enjoy Dion menacing because he's the
Victimized
weakest person in any room.
And also, he happened to be goated with the sauce.
I gave you all my resolve. I kept John alive.
Let me put it this way: Mr. Smiley never rolled his stand once. Rolled max nearly every time he rolled.
Fair.
I realized too. By the way, that Morse code with the record scratching—that's so cool.
That's how he was hyping him up.
That's kind of what I figured, but that's really smart.
Once I realized it wasn't a stand thing and that he was reacting, I was like, "Oh God, it's communication."
Yeah.
In my opinion, that has to sound so weird to actually listen to a record scratch Morse code.
Don't worry, it's JoJo bullshit. It's just very good DJ. When I was making this file, I was like, okay, I need to find a way to balance out with Dion's hype man because that is really hard to deal with. So I just made my own hype man. Okay, wait, there's loud songs. That's one of the ways I can fuck him over. But how is my hype man gonna work? And it's like, oh, just the record scratch of the song. It becomes Morse code. Yes.
Oh yeah, that was rad. I sure gave up on hype man halfway through because you know.
You were the fucking MVP with Resolve, though.
Look,
you are the reason John lived.
Oh yeah, I'll be honest. I was expecting to drop at least one of you. This was really rough.
Look, someone's got to keep our leader alive.
You're
not living that down now. I hope you understand.
In my head, I was like, John made up the name and kind of came up with the idea of vacuum thing. So he's like, oh yeah, it just makes sense for me to be the leader. And then we both just go, oh God, we just claimed that without thinking, huh?
I'm very happy Mr. Smiley was able to say, you want to create a vacuum, like some sort of black hole sun?
I can't wait till they hear our name.
Yeah, but with that out of the way, thank you very much for viewing the session, you viewer. Woo! I have a headache right now because it's really late. Bye-bye.
Shay, go to bed. Shay, go to bed.